The first three-dimensional figure that we are going to draw is looking like this one. As you have noticed, although they are attached to each other, there are three figures that have different thickness. Okay, the isometric view, this is the side view, the top view, and the front view. So to draw this one, my strategy is to divide the figure into three. This figure here, the base, this one, and this one. So the first thing that I will do is draw everything in two-dimensional objects and then extrude them one by one. Then after, I can attach them together in order to form this figure. So we will start. So what I need to do is, instead of drawing the figure at the top view, since this one, okay, is the front view and this is the cross section where we need to draw, I'll have to do it in the front view. So we have here front. So as you can see, this has a radius of 15 and this one is 34. So circle. Okay, choose anywhere as the center. So we have 15. The other one is 34. Now as we have seen here, the distance between the center is this to here, or this one to here at the top view. That's 108. So what will I do is copy this one. Okay, copy, enter, and then this is the base point, the distance of 108, enter. So it looks like that now. What I will need to do is attach this one, enter. I'll draw another line from here to here, enter. This one from here to here, enter. This one from here to here, enter. Now we can trim the other things. Here, I'll trim this one, I'll trim these, I'll trim these. So it looks the same now. Okay, all I need to do is draw these two objects. So we have here, I'll start it from here. So this circle. So as you have seen, this is 76. So that means I can draw a line to the top that's distance of 76. Now at this line, as you have seen, there are two circles. The first circle has a diameter of 18. Now I'll choose D, 18. Now the other one has a radius of 25. So this is the center and 25. Okay. Now as you have seen here, this is a straight line. So that means from this quadrant, I can have a straight line. Enter. So I'll just trim this one. Okay. Okay, this one I can now erase. Okay. Also this one, from this to here. Now, as what you have noticed, this one is an arc. That means we need to do the fillet command. So you have your trim. Okay. Enter. Now this one is the fillet command. Just check it. Okay, fillet. I'll choose the radius with R. Now as you have seen here, that's 15. Enter. So this from here to here, that's 15 now. Now the problem is this one is broken, so I need to reattach this with the line. So here to here, enter. So it's attached now. Now next I will draw this line. So how will I start with this one? As you have noticed, this one is tangent. This line is tangent to the circle, and at here it is located at the middle of 90-degree arc and the left side. So that means this one here is 45 degrees and this other angle here is 45 degrees. So if I have a line here, okay, I will rotate this by, okay, click rotate, select this one, I'll rotate this by 45 degrees here. Okay, I'll draw a line from here and tangent to here. So you have seen a green figure. It's a line at the top and a circle at the bottom. So check this one as the tangent. Okay, now I can erase this one. Now the figure is complete. All I need to do is have them separately and extrude them one by one. So I'll copy this, okay, enter, then I'll remove the top part. Now I will introduce a new command. Now we have the region command. So it is located at the draw, here region. Now in order for me to make this solid, I need to make this first attached to each other, and I can only do that by using the region command. So this one will be, okay, one object. This loop right here will be the second object. That means I will create two regions. So I will select these two now. Okay, I'll select it, enter. I have two regions now. Now another way of using region or using another command is, instead of clicking these ones, I can just type the command. For example, here I will type region. This is here region. So enter. Now the region command is on. So since I'm not using the region command now, so I'll just escape. I need to give thickness to this one to make it solid. Now what command are we going to use? Now I will introduce to you now at the 3D tools extrude. Okay, now if your AutoCAD doesn't have any 3D tools at the moment, just left click and then show tabs. Make sure that the 3D tools here is checked. Okay, to proceed, I'll have extrude, select this one, select this, select the second one, and then as you have seen here, okay, this one to here we have 52. That means this is 52. Okay, so I will have a side view of this to appreciate the figure. The problem is, it's not hollow at the center. It's supposed to be hollow. So that means if I'm going back to the isometric view, I must remove this one from this figure. So what will I do next is use another new command, which is the subtract command. From the word subtract, that means we'll take something from the figure. So for me to easily use the command, especially that we're doing the isometric view, at the view tab, okay, instead of using the conceptual view, I will use the 2D wireframe for me to see the lines clearly. So we have here 2D wireframe object. So at the 3D tools, I can subtract this object. Okay, subtracted by this one, enter. Now I do not see the changes, so that's why I need to go back to the conceptual. For me to appreciate this, I need to see this thoroughly, so I can use various commands such as this one, pan, okay, can check, or, and this one, the 3D orbit. So okay, it looks like that now. So I'll go back to the side view. That's it. Now let's continue the drawing. So I'll copy this one, okay, copy here. Now I will trim the other parts. So we have here this one, okay, Okay, I will trim this now. I will erase this. Okay. Okay, delete. Now, as you can see, there are two loops. This big one and the circle. Now the two loops must be created as two regions. For example, here, I'll select the region, select these two. Okay, there are two regions created now. So I can now extrude. Okay, instead of using the command extrude at the 3D tools, I'll just type it. Extrude, just enter. Okay, select these two, enter. Now specify height of extrusion. So the height of extrusion for this one is this. Okay, that's 34. So you have here 34. Okay, now since I want this thing to be hollow, because if you're going to view this at the side, it's not hollow, I will need to subtract this one from this bigger figure. So what I will do is have it at 2D wireframe view. Okay, use now the subtract command. Okay, enter, minus this, enter. Now for me to appreciate this, I need to see this at the conceptual view. So we have here the figure. Okay, I'll go back at the side view. So as you have seen here, the only thing we lack is this part. I will copy this part. I will trim now the circle, this one, and the rest of the things. Okay, I will erase. Okay, so I must create a region for this. So we have region. Now as you have seen, one region is created. So according to this figure, the height of extrusion for this part is 22. That means I must extrude and select this one. The height of extrusion must be 22. If you're going to view this at isometrics, we have here. Okay, it looks like that. Now if I want to attach this one to here and this one to here, I will be needing to view the lines correctly. So I will use 2D wireframe. And also it's hard to attach things if it's in this side, so I will use the other side, this one. Okay, so this one I can now delete. Okay, first I will attach this one to here. So okay, I will move this, select. Okay, this one. Okay, we have a quadrant here. Connected must be here. Okay, for me to appreciate the figure, I need to see this at the conceptual part. So we have here. Now as you can see, there are various lines in here. Even though they are perfectly fitted, you will see various lines here. That's because, even though this object is attached to this object, they are still counted as different objects. We have here, I will attach this one to here. So I will use the 2D wireframe, select this one, and then I will move this one, enter, then move it to here. So you have here, I will move this point, since it must coincide with this point. Okay, now I need to appreciate the figure. Now as you can see, it's perfectly fit. Okay, it's attached perfectly, but there are still lines because again the objects are treated differently. They are different objects. So for me to make it as one, I can use this new command, the union command. Click this one, select all, then enter. Then for me to appreciate the figure, I'll just As you can see, the lines are gone. That means, okay, if I escape this and go back to the view, okay, right here, if I click this, it's one object. It's not three objects anymore, it's one object. So it looks exactly like this one.